Hi, welcome to our second episode of Out of the Muhlenbubble. I'm your host, Marissa Rubin.
I'm Maddie Basirico.
I'm Lizzie Cognini.
And I'm Katie Mitchell. So guys, let's start about talking about the MTV Movie Awards.
Right.
Did you guys watch it at all?
I didn't get to this yet.
I saw clips online.
Yeah, I saw clips too.
Yeah, I thought it was really great this year. The hosts were The Rock and Kevin Hart. They were quite the duo. Lonely Island did a tribute to Will Smith because he won the Generation Award, which Will Smith is great, obviously. And he seemed to love the tribute. He was like living it up. But I think some of my favorite moments were when Amy Poehler won for Inside Out because I just love that movie and I love Amy Poehler.
Yeah.
And Ryan Reynolds won for Deadpool, which I was super happy about. Did you guys see Deadpool?
I wanted to.
It looks
really
so
wanted to.
good. I need to see it.
I'm not even really into those kinds of movies, but I just thought it was so well done and like I understood it, and I'm not really like a huge comic fan, so I don't know, I thought it was perfect.
Did you see the scene of the clip of Rebel Wilson and Adam Devine like winning Best Kiss?
Oh yeah, their best scene.
It was priceless.
Well, they're also quite the comedic duo. Yeah, but in other news, in terms of television, Mad TV is returning. It's coming to the CW.
Nice. I remember Mad TV. This is gonna sound really outdated. My dad would pull out magazines of when it was like Mad magazine.
Yeah, I used to read them at camp in like 2004.
Well, I remember like the characters like Stuart, Miss Swan. I don't know. Those are just ones that really stick out in my mind. And I was surprised to see it's coming back because like we have the All That reunion coming up and it's another sketch show. But I mean, I'm a huge fan of sketch comedy. So.
Yeah, and they do. I think it's called Undateable on NBC. It's like a sketch show.
Right.
It's like live.
Or improv show.
Live. Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know.
The age of the sketch comedy is definitely coming back.
Yeah.
And I'm excited.
Well, and it said for Mad TV because they've kept the clips up online and everything that they're actually gaining like millions of fans online just because they're still showing clips and episodes on there. So they were like, why not bring it back to television?
Yeah.
I think it's a smart idea.
It's a good move.
I like it. So in other TV news, this Friday, the second season of Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt is airing.
Yes.
Woo! And I mean, you guys know the plot of it. She's lived in a doomsday cult in a bunker, and she finally gets rescued, and it's about how she adapts to outside life, and especially New York City. But I was wondering if you guys think that maybe season 2 might jump the shark, because how do you keep it original? She's pretty much learned how to assimilate.
Yeah, she learned kind of how to operate New York City. She dated a little bit.
In the teaser trailer, it was showing that she was going to therapy. So like maybe like really, and like one of her friends from the bunker was like trying to move to New York with her. So maybe they're like gonna play off the other characters now too.
Oh yeah, maybe we'll learn more about like what life in the bunker was like.
Yeah, I think like we've seen her kind of coping already, but like this is gonna be her full on like assimilating to New York City life.
Yeah.
And I don't know, I'm excited. I'm excited to see like where Titus's character.
I'm so excited.
I love Titus. Very entertaining.
So in other more TV movie related news, I was wondering if any of you guys went out and saw The Jungle Book.
No, not
They
yet.
created
I haven't seen it yet.
They created a live action version of The Jungle Book,
I've
but
seen previews.
Yeah.
I still think that it's not live action because all the animals are just CGI because they couldn't use real animals. It wasn't a good choice.
I also feel like The Jungle Book was like such a great animated film, and I feel like it would be hard to recreate that in like a live film when I feel like it's not as like lovable.
I think the interesting part about it, at least, I mean, I haven't seen it, but from watching previews, is that it almost looks like a little dark.
Yeah.
And I was like, I feel like I might be frightened
by
it.
like,
Especially for a little kid watching it, like I think I'd be scared.
Because you think of the Disney version.
The Bare Necessities song, it's so like happy.
Right.
Like a giant bear, like that might be scary.
Baloo, you know.
I'm curious to see it though.
Same.
Well, in music news, it sounds like we could be hearing a new Britney Spears album this summer. Do you think maybe some collabs with Iggy Azalea? Like, what are you guys expecting? What do you want to hear?
I don't really know.
Like, what kind of collaborations can we see from Britney Spears?
And she's supposed to release her single in the next few days too, so keep an eye out.
I just feel like because she's been like a singer for so long, I feel as if she's so old, but she's not. She's so young.
Yeah.
She still is young.
Yeah. And she just has so much music out there. I'm like,
and she made such a great comeback.
Yeah.
I feel like it could also be like a very nostalgic thing for her to be like putting new music out there because like I know I would listen to like hit me, baby, one more
Yeah.
time. Like those songs when I was younger. So
Yeah.
it just feels like kind of nostalgic for me.
And
but
she's
I'm
been doing
excited.
her Vegas Piece of Me tour, like her whole
Mhm.
thing in Vegas. So maybe she's been writing there and like secretly.
I'm glad she's back on her feet too. and,
Yeah.
Same.
making these career moves. I think that's an awesome thing.
Well, in other music news, Kesha just announced her first show since the whole Dr. Luke fiasco, and her first show in years after releasing or trying to be released from Sony. She'll be performing in Nashville on May 23rd and 24th at the Ryman, which is like part of the Grand Ole Opry, like where it originally was. It's really cool. For Bob Dylan's 75th birthday. So like I'm really excited to see see Kesha back on stage doing what she loves. Like this is her passion, and
Also good for her for just like
Yeah.
putting herself out
Yeah.
there and like being strong about it all.
It's probably also cleansing to do something you love and write music.
Yeah.
Probably maybe about
Yeah.
the ordeal.
And that would have been terrible if it hindered her whole music career, you know? Like, it's really good that she's just, like, putting herself out there and not
Yeah.
letting it stop her in any
Yeah.
way.
like if you guys have her unreleased stuff before she like came out with her first album, it's like so like heartbreaking and like to the heart. Like she really is so talented. Like before the whole before signing to Sony.
Yeah. I'm excited for that.
I feel for her. I look forward to like hearing new music from her too.
Definitely. So in other news, Kylie Jenner announced a new line of metallic lip kits. Her
Lizzie's
lip kits
excited.
that are already out are
So
very
excited.
popular, but they're $29 per kit, and it's like $7 for shipping. So
Wait,
like
so how many are in the kit?
it's a lipstick and
A
a
lip
lip liner.
liner.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's
so
So
many
just
lines.
one lipstick.
Yeah. Oh my god, it is so worth it. I am so ashamed to
Does she
say.
do like the matte ones too?
Yes, I'm so ashamed to say I own not one but 2 lip kits.
Oh,
They
wow.
are life changing.
Are they?
Like first you gotta get the hype when she announces secretly what time you go on, so then you get all nervous and hyped up because you only have like 5 minutes
class
to buy
registration.
the kit.
Yeah.
But
Wait, 5 minutes?
yeah,
Really?
because it sells out so fast.
That's
Wait, what
insane.
colors do you have?
All right, so I have this really cool. It's like nudish with a pinky tinge.
Cool.
We're and then I have her other color called 22, which is a reddy orange, a little bit like darker of what you're wearing.
Oh.
They look good on like
This is like a
all
$3
skins.
Oh, very good.
Oh, yeah.
Honestly, I trust Kylie Jenner's fashion tips, so
Oh,
maybe
totally.
I'll have to invest.
I hate that I want them so much. Like, when am I ever gonna wear gold lipstick? But I just want it.
But you know, it's
I
just like
just-
a nice thing to have, and maybe you could take cool Instagram pictures.
Exactly.
Like you know,
Always
duck
a goal.
face. You know, like check out my new lips.
All right, so one last thing. Airbnb now has said that they're having the first underwater hotel room, and it's in an aquarium in Paris, and you can stay in a tank with live sharks. There are 35 sharks in the tank, and then like the room is like within the tank. It seems pretty cool.
I actually
Also-
entered into a sweepstakes to
Don't
win
do
the
it.
night of the room.
I feel like in the middle of the night you hear like and like a shark would like run into the glass
Yeah.
or something.
You're
You're like
I
what?
feel like that's like me waking up to a nightmare that's real.
Exactly.
Like I would wake up and see a shark in my face and not be very happy about
Good morning.
it.
I'd be really happy.
I'm also terrified of sharks, but like it's a very cool concept.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think
The
it's
sharks
very,
like the little like
innovative.
little like bands like bonjour
Yeah, wearing like berets.
with croissants.
Yeah, holding a baguette.
Exactly. Well, that's all we have for today. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.